Aunt Maria, I was wondering if I could take today off from my kitchen duties.
Of course you can, my dear. Are you finally going somewhere with your friends?
I am, but not with friends.
Oh, you never told me you had a boyfriend.
What? No, I don't have a boyfriend. It's for a job interview, Aunt Maria.
A job interview? Again?
When Teresa and I were returning from the grocery store yesterday, I noticed an open cafe barista position. So I contacted them and they called me in for an interview. Maybe I could get the job.
Luna, dear, is it a time you stopped overworking yourself already?
It's fine to relax for once, my dear.
Your summer vacation just started, and you are already working 2 part-time jobs. Don't you think you should sit back and enjoy your life for once?
I know you're worried about me, but I can't just sit around doing nothing, Aunt Maria. I have to save up at least something for the future. I don't want to be that person who is always dependent on others. I have to make a start right now if I want a better life later.
I understand your situation, but why would you exert yourself like that, Luna? I know you are a smart kid, and you, of all people, should know better than that. I'm sure you have a very bright future ahead. And even though our foster home is small, we try to provide for college funds for everyone. You know that, right? So you don't have to worry about that.
It's not that, Aunt Maria. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but whenever I see kids out there going on family vacations or to the restaurants on weekends, I wonder what it would have been like if my parents hadn't left me. Would I be living a better life? Would I still be doing all these part-time jobs? Or would I be out having fun with my friends, going to parties and spending as much money as I wanted on a shopping spree? I'm really grateful that you made this place such a beautiful home for all of us, but I just can't help but wonder what it would be like to be normal, with normal parents, like everybody else.
I know, my dear. It's totally justified for you to be feeling this way. And I'm so sorry there is nothing I am able to do about it. I am sorry I couldn't give you a family who could give you all the love in the world and possibly more.
It's not your fault, Aunt Maria. I don't blame you for anything at all. You are the one who has been looking out for me for the past few years.
I'm just worried that one of these days you will find yourself too tired to even move for overworking so much.
Don't worry. I promise nothing like that will happen, Aunt Maria. I'll be fine. Besides, I don't want to keep working for small jobs all my life either. I don't want to lose hope. Only if I dream big will I be able to work hard to make them come true.
All right then. I will never be the one telling you not to dream. And I know for sure you'll have all the things you want one day.
Thanks, Aunt Maria. I do hope that comes true too.
Hey, Luna, where are you? I was looking for you everywhere.
Did you need something from me?
Yeah, where exactly are you? Will you be late?
Kind of. I am at the cafe we saw the job opening at yesterday.
What? Don't tell me you're going to work for this job too.
Maybe, if I'm able to score the job.
But will you be able to manage that? You already have 2 part-time jobs.
I know.
What is it that you need?
If it isn't urgent, we could talk after I get home.
It's kind of urgent. I don't know what you will feel when you hear this.
What is it, Teresa? You're making me nervous.
There was a couple here an hour ago, right after you left, probably for the interview.
That's nothing new. We live in a foster home. There are countless couples visiting every day.
You scared me for no reason.
Luna, don't get too shocked after hearing this, okay?
What are you talking about? Wait, tell me where you are first.
I'm on the bus headed home.
That's fine then. I don't want you to have a panic attack in the middle of the road.
Teresa, just tell me already. You're seriously scaring me right now.
I'm sorry, but I'm just as scared as you are, if not more. The couple that visited this morning, they were asking all sorts of weird questions.
What weird questions?
They were inquiring about the child they had placed in the agency's care 15 years ago. What was strange was that they even gave a specific date, not just the year. I overheard their conversation with Aunt Maria. They wanted to know if that kid was transferred or placed. Aunt Maria said she wasn't sure since she didn't work here back then.
Did they say who they were talking about?
That's what I'm so surprised about. I wasn't going to eavesdrop on them, but I had something to discuss with Aunt Maria, so I was going for that. Instead, I found her talking to them. I was walking away when I heard the name Luna Denver.
They were talking about you, Luna. What? That's not possible. They couldn't be. My parents left me when I was only a baby. They couldn't be talking about me.
I'm sure they were, Luna. I know what I heard.
But what?
I know you must be surprised, but just try to stay calm until you get back, okay? I'm sure Aunt Maria wants to talk to you about this first.
Why would they be asking about me now? I don't understand.
Maybe they want to take you back? Oh, it would be so amazing if they did.
No, even if they were here for me, I don't care. I won't be going anywhere with them.
Luna, don't say that.
I won't. They were the ones who abandoned me in the first place, so I won't bother with them either.
Don't say that, please.
I know I can't imagine what you must be going through right now, but just try to be reasonable. You and I both have experienced what it is like to live without parents, without a family. I don't want parents who did not want me and left me alone all these years, Teresa. I was just a kid. Do they even know how lonely I was? How much I doubted myself, thinking why my own parents didn't want me? For me, my only family is Aunt Maria and you guys. I don't need anyone else.
Luna, just get back home quickly, okay? Talk with Aunt Maria about this. I know you probably want to be alone right now, but just talk to her.
I'll come back later, Teresa. Tell Aunt Maria I'm out for a while to think. I will talk to her when I feel like I'm ready.
All right, just don't do anything silly.
You know me. I'm not that weak. I'll see you later.
Luna, where are you? It's already too late. Why don't you come home and we can talk about this so you feel better? I know you said you wanted to be alone for some time, but it's already midnight, my dear. I don't feel comfortable knowing you are out this late. If you are not ready to talk just yet, we won't. I promise.
I'm fine, Aunt Maria. And it's all right. I'm ready to talk about whatever happened. But you should know, I won't be going with them no matter what.
How about you make that decision after you hear what they have to say, okay?
I don't think I will be able to face them.
I know this is hard for you, but you can't run away from whatever challenges life throws your way. You should be facing them with determination.
I just want a peaceful life from now on, Aunt Maria.
I get that, I do. But I also know you better than anyone else. As much as you are trying to deny this, you also want to meet your parents. Don't try to deny it in front of me. You know that I'm right.
If they really were my parents, they would have never left me like they did. And you're wrong, Aunt Maria. The only reason I want to meet them is to know why they brought me into the world when they did not want me.
All right then. How about you talk to them about that? Ask them whatever you need to know. I'm sure they would be eager to talk to you.
I'm not sure if I want that.
Just give it a thought, will you? I'm sure they must have a good reason for their actions.
And what if there isn't? What if they just left me because they didn't want me? Would you still want me to go with them?
I'm certain that won't happen. For now, how about you take some time to think this whole situation through? When you feel like you are ready to talk to them, I can set up a meeting with your parents.
I'm not making any promises.
I just need you to think about this after a good night's sleep, all right? You're not emotionally stable right now to make a rational decision.
I'm perfectly fine.
We both know that's not true, Luna.
Fine. I will be home in a few minutes.
Where were you all this time anyway?
The backyard.
What? So, you turned my hair gray with worry for no reason. Have some mercy on your old woman, young lady.
I'm sorry for worrying you. I just needed some time to think. Plus, you are 35, Aunt Maria. That's not old.
Just get inside before you get a cold. I'll make hot chocolate for you.
Aunt Maria.
What is it?
I'm terrified to know the truth. What if I find out they actually left me because they didn't think I was worthy and they didn't want me?
That is never going to happen. But even if something like that happens, you have to know that there are people who want you in their lives and love you no matter what.
I don't think I will be able to handle it, Aunt Maria. I'm afraid if I see my parents, I will forgive them right away, no matter the reason. And once they get to know me, they will leave me again. If that happens, I won't be able to go through that again. I will just end up broken and lonelier than before.
I would never let that happen to you, Luna. Like I said, even if things turned out that way, you won't have to deal with that alone. We will always be with you. Always remember that.
Thank you, Aunt Maria. I don't know what I would do without you.
You don't need to thank me, Luna. You guys are like my own children. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to meet them face to face. If you want, I can give you their contact information and you can talk to them first. When you feel confident enough, you can ask them to meet. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that's fine. I will contact them when I feel like I'm ready.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. I just want to give them a chance. They are your parents after all. Now, get inside before your hot chocolate is no longer hot.
Thanks again, Aunt Maria. Hello? Luna, is that you? Yes. God, I'm so glad you finally texted me. Maria told me she gave you my number. I was waiting for your call, honey. Don't. You don't get to call me that after what you did. I'm sorry for that, Luna. I really am. We don't expect you to forgive us instantly. Your father and I just want you to give us a chance to explain. I don't think there could ever be a justification for leaving your child alone. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. But I promise you, from now on, we will do our best to make up for all the time you had spent with the suffering we put you through. That is, if you let us. I doubt there is anything you can do to make up for all the time I felt lonely. All the time when I had to watch other kids with their parents, knowing that I could have that too. Only if you wouldn't have abandoned me like you did. Can you bring back the time when I doubted my existence? When I felt like I didn't deserve to live because my own parents thought the same? Luna, sweetheart, please don't say that. Despite everything we were going through, we never once dreamed of not having you. Please, just hear me out. I need you to know why we did exactly what we did. I'm not saying it was a right decision on our part, or that any excuse could make this right, but we did what we thought would be right for you at that time. Where exactly did you get the idea that leaving me alone would be the right thing to do for me? And I would appreciate it if you didn't call me by any endearment. I don't feel comfortable when strangers use anything other than my name. All right, I won't do anything to make you feel uncomfortable. But please, listen to me, okay? Fine. Go on. I know this might not seem like a good enough reason, and I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope this clears up any doubts you had about your worth in any way. For us, you were always special. We were still in college when we had you. Although we hadn't planned it, it was the best day of my life when you first opened your eyes to the world. I will admit that we weren't expecting you. And it was a bit of a shock for us when we realized I was pregnant. We still needed to graduate. University was already hard for us with all the assignments, classes, and exams. But that wasn't the reason why we made that tough decision. We would have definitely made time for you, no matter what the busy schedule. The actual problem was the financial issues we were having. We had a lot of school loans and debts to pay off. There wasn't enough to get by ourselves, let alone give you the proper life you deserve. We had to make the tough decision to leave you in a foster home. At least you would be able to have proper meals, education, and all the normal things we couldn't have given you. I know this might not mean much to you, But we did what we thought was the best at that time. Please try to understand and forgive us if you can find it in your heart, Luna. If you let us, we would love to be part of your life. I I don't know what to think of this. I know everyone would want me to be more understanding, but I just can't think straight right now. I keep thinking about what could have been. I just need time to process all this and think it through. And I expect you to give me space until I'm ready to talk again. Of course, sweetheart. Anything you want.